Hello YouTube, my name is Nick, and playing some domination and launch using an AK-47 with a pink dot sight. And the reason I'm using a pink dot is because there is nothing in this game that is remotely close to the bright pink that is the color of the dot on my gun. And sometimes, you know, there's things that are red or green or blue, and you kind of lose sight of your dot when you aim in. But there is nothing that is even close to this pink, so you know, you can always see where that dot is. It never really gets thrown away. Like yellow, orange, red, all those things, they're part of the map. They're part of maps, but nothing's pink. So you know, pink dot really, I think, is the most effective sight to use. I also don't recommend coloring lenses. That seems kind of stupid. Just kind of obscures your vision. Anyways, today I wanted to talk about how to play smart in Black Ops and do well because of that. You don't need to have excellent gun skills or aim or anything like that. I actually am left-handed, and I play with right-handed settings just because that's what I've always done, and it's super awkward playing left-handed, so I don't ever do that. But yeah, I don't know, I tend to aim by like walking, so my aim is not really all that accurate, but you can do well without having super great aim. Like it's important to have good aim, and you're gonna need that, but you don't have to be the best to get really good scores. What you really need to do is to build a good tempo for guns, because the guns have kick, they have recoil, and you need to know how to control that. And each gun has a different kick, and basically what you need to do is to burst fire. You know, fire 3 to 4 bullets and then pause for a really short period of time, about half of a second maybe, until your sight goes back to the middle. Like with the AK, the kick is mainly up and down, so the gun will kick upwards. So if you just hold the trigger, eventually you're going to be like 5 feet above where you were aiming. And this is really awkward here. Yeah, there's a guy sitting under the stairs, and I'm not sure what he was doing. I don't know why he didn't kill me when I walked in. Like, I was really confused by that. I don't know what was happening here either. I have no clue how I missed that guy. You know, sometimes I go back and I'll watch my videos of me playing, and I'll see maybe a guy in the corner of the screen, or a guy running through a window like off in the distance or something, and I'll think maybe I should have seen them. But that guy there, he was right out in the open. I don't know, maybe I saw him and went to hide behind the wall because I thought he was already shooting at me or something, but that was not very good. Anyways, you need to have good map knowledge in the Black Ops. You need to know where the objectives are. You need to know what objectives are important. Most games you want to have B and one other flag, which we're failing in doing right now. Mainly I tend to stay at B because it's the most important flag to have. A and C are usually fairly easy to cap because eventually the enemy's going to spawn on one side. So say you're capping A, the enemy's probably going to spawn at C, and they're going to have to run across the entire map to get to you. So it's usually easy to cap them, but they don't do that. Right here you'll see me effectively use cover. I get a handful of hit markers here, but then I get rushed by 3 guys, and I actually kind of deke them out behind these vents, and using the vents as cover, and I kind of can see over them when I go up. And yeah, I managed to survive there. I kind of thought I'd die, but quite successful there. Anyways, failing at swapping my gun, trying to pick up the AUG here. I kind of like in this game how I can use any gun basically. Any commonly used assault rifle I can pick up and use. Here I pick up a chopper and a Blackbird. I meant to use the Blackbird. I didn't really want to use the chopper gunner while lying there, but I don't think I die, so I guess it's alright. And I can call the Blackbird in afterwards and still get use out of it. So I call my Blackbird and back to shooting people. Got the AUG, which is pretty good. As I said before, it's a commonly used gun. The AUG, the FAMAS, the Galil, the Commando, the AK, all commonly used assault rifles. And I love how I can just pick up anyone and use it. Basically just as effectively as I would be using whatever gun I had before. Right here, effective use of Hacker, saw the Claymore through a stun, which the The stuns aren't quite as effective on claymores as they were in Modern Warfare 2, which I kind of don't like because claymores are really good in this game. So, you know, in Modern Warfare 2, if the stun landed within like 50 feet of the claymore, it would be stunned for a good 10 seconds. But now you have to like direct impact it, otherwise you won't stun it. So back to map knowledge, you want to know the spawns, you want to know the general area that people are going to be and what routes they're going to take to get places. Like, especially in objective-based games, enemies are going to be heading towards the objective. In this situation, they're all coming towards B. You know they're spawning at C. So I kind of have an idea of which routes they're likely to run. And I'm going to apply that to my movement. Also, your movement's very important. You want to move from cover to cover. You never really want to be standing out in the open. Right here, you see I used the cover of this cement block. You know, there's a lot of recoil on the guns in this game. It takes more bullets, and you know, you want to have cover. See this guy, he's out in the open. Even though he started shooting me first, I was behind that cement wall there, and less of my body was exposed, so there was less for him to shoot at, and you know, that's what allowed me to survive in that situation there. Right here, using the cover of these big metal things, and I still ended up dying, but that's fine because I capped the flag, and that's what's important. This is actually a close game because I was really hoping my team would capture C and B earlier on, or C or A earlier on, but I probably should have done it myself. The only problem with that is what tends to happen is when I leave B, the enemy takes it, and then I either cap A or C, and now we only have one flag. And if we're only going to have one flag, I'd much rather be B, because eventually my team's going to capture A or C. It might take a chopper gunner like it did in this game for my team to finally decide to get on a flag, but eventually your team's going to get on the flag. So you might have to be patient. If you're playing by yourself, you know, it's hard to win if your team really is uncooperative, but you know, there's certain things you do when you're just by yourself. This guy, he knew the score there. He threw a gas while he was capping B, so I couldn't kill him. Anyways, you want to look at your minimap. Even if you have UAV, you want to assume that there's at least half the team using Ghost, which it's predictable, and it's highly likely. But if you see 6 dots on the map, then I guess you can assume that no one's using Ghost. But if you don't see the full 6, then I'd assume that there's lots of Ghost people around you, and be cautious of that. Use the map just kind of as a warning so that you know for sure that someone's around the corner, but you should still predict people to be around corners. There's certain areas in every map where you should predict somebody to always be, certain windows that there's almost always going to be somebody looking out, trying to get kills. So you should predict that, walk around the corner aimed in. Never really run around a corner where you predict there might be somebody. If it's a really like low traffic area, you can run around the corner, but if there's even a remote chance of there being somebody around the corner, don't run around, because then you have to wait to stop before you can aim and shoot, and that's just going to be detrimental to your killing of the enemies. When you walk around, you probably want to kind of keep your crosshairs lined up with about your enemy's chest or stomach level, because that's where most of the shots occur. That's the easiest, biggest target, and you know, it'll be quickest for you to kill them if you're already aimed towards them. So there is one of my only knives ever in my life. I think I have like 50 knife kills because I'm a pro. What else was I going to talk about? You want to kind of watch your minimap for the location of your teammates. You kind of know which direction they're pointing, which, you know, if there's somebody pointing, looking behind you in a certain direction, you'll know that you're less likely to get killed from an enemy coming from that direction. But, you know, always watch for where your teammates are dying. If your teammate gets killed, you'll know that they've been shot from a sightline in the location that they died. So where the green triangle disappears, you'll know that they were killed from a sightline near there. Anyways, 46 kills, 3 deaths, 4 captures, 3 defends. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.